Hello, it is May 2022, and I've had a few conversations with a few people, and I thought I would kind of address these conversations into one video. Things that I've talked about repeatedly over the many years and even recently. I thought I would just reiterate for whatever it's worth and possibly for clarity. And I know there's a lot of new people coming across my channel, and why not? So the first point that I would really like to address is this whole idea of my being a truther, freedom fighter. Uh, I've even been called a hero, free man on the land type, all these things. And I can say that I am none of these things. Nor am I an online celebrity. Obviously, I've been shadow banned and blocked and all sorts of stuff. So I'm not even an online celebrity. And I've talked about these online celebrities off and on over the years and even dedicated a few videos about that topic. And I've mentioned that I've had the opportunity around 2011. I was approached twice, once in person, and I'm just like, I wasn't interested, especially with the first offer was kind of weird, but whatever. So I am not a truther or anything, and I've never set out to do anything heroic. I simply, and I guess this reflects with my life living in the aftermath of my efforts uh, in Calgary, Alberta. You just kind of come across something, an obstacle, whatever, and you deal with it. You just, you don't stress about it. You're just like, okay, this is as a descriptive of the problem, work the problem, move on. So with all my efforts throughout my life and in the city of Calgary and everything else, just simply be presented with something and doing the right thing, or at least trying to do the right thing. Unfortunately, in the city of Calgary, it all backfired on me. There's plenty of videos and everything about that. So, and I've never been one to, I've obviously researched different topics and stuff, but a lot of the research is inspired by my firsthand experience. And I've shared, for example, the paths that I've walked in life, which I guarantee almost most people have never walked. And the people that I've walked with, let's say as a descriptive on the worldwide stage, and people that you would have never heard of behind the scenes. So I learned a lot through that, and then that what got me to wow, start researching it. And I'm not one to, actually, I really don't care about any of these things. I talk about these things because it has impacted my life, but all I ever wanted, and I've said this many times, is a quiet, peaceful, akin as a loose script of a normal life. And this kind of segues now into my efforts. Say, for example, in the city of Calgary, and can even go back to the late 90s, my efforts there, and both times losing everything. And people have asked, and I've addressed this in videos, do I regret? I look at my life now, cold, hungry, blah, blah, blah. And it's not that I regret it, it just hasn't done me any good. And I've done a video not too long ago. Basically, society just throws you away. And people scream, oh, we need more people doing, standing up for truth, justice, freedom, and all this other stuff, and help vulnerable people and whatever. But when people do, it's like, oh, well, okay, throw you away. And I've talked about how a lot of these, especially truthers, they focus on the middleman, the guy who's telling the story of what somebody else did. But people kind of push aside the person who actually did something. This whole world is upside down backwards. So I don't regret it. I just pray that I never am in a situation where I have to make that choice again, because honestly I don't know if what I would do, especially the way I'm at this moment living. And so anyway, I just wanted to kind of really address both those two points real quick for whatever they're worth. And I'm not, and I just want to be very clear, I'm not offering this as friendly advice for anyone else who may come across first-hand knowledge of something and not do anything. It's totally on you, and I would pray that you would do the right thing if you're in that situation. But really, 2 times in my life, sacrificing everything, and this latest time out of the city of Calgary has lasted a decade, and it's taken its toll on me physically and mentally. So I did my part, maybe pass the torch. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people saying to me, when is it going to get easier? When you die.